tell me about that process of actually trying to source a food truck.
Listen, I was very, I knew what I wanted. This van I saw, a HY van. So I thought, okay, well, it's got the looks, it's vintage, it's gonna sell. So I know the looks will sell. Obviously, the pizza will have to sell as well. And then I just went on eBay, as everyone does. I think if you speak to Age, he will say you've been silly, but then that's what I did. I went through some ads, and then I found this guy up in the north of England that built vans. I was very ignorant the way I went, so basically I never did a check, so I never checked his work. I just wanted to get it done. I spoke to him and I told him what I wanted, and then obviously he said yes, do everything. He promised me that he could do it in no time, and he could do it really fast, and he could do. So I just went along with it. Wish I hadn't, in lots of ways, but yeah. So that was the thing. So
what ended up being the problem of going down that route and going to eBay and just sourcing of that?
The problem is that eBay, like all of these websites, people say they can do a lot of things, but realistically, they haven't got experience for it. And then in this kind of vans, they're not a mass production van, which is an easy one that you can go and pick up and then restore. It's a very particular one because you have to restore it from scratch, from nothing. But then, yeah, so this guy said to me he had lots of experience, and then I went to meet him. I had no experience, so basically he put all this plan in front of me and he said, this is what I'm gonna do. I've done vans for here, vans for there, and I thought, okay, let's do it. The price didn't sound stupid, so I thought, for what I've researched, it was within my budget. And then, yeah, so I just went for it. But then obviously it took 3 times longer than he said he was gonna do it. And then he didn't have experience for it. So it was lots of things that went right with it to begin with. The outside was okay, the inside wasn't. And then it was delayed after delay. There was brakes, one thing, there was the engine, another thing, there was this and that, and then obviously cost was going up. So at the end of the way, it was just like, I was just desperate, I just wanted to get it done, and it took 7 months. Okay. It was supposed to take 2 months, then it was going to take 3 months, but then it took 7 months. So basically I left work, so I was jobless for 7 months, and then I had no van because my plan was to be doing it by July of that year. And then it went up to September, nearly October. So yeah, it was.
So how did your sort of path then lead to Food Truck Masters then?
It was, funnily enough, when I received the van, I then realized that definitely the engine wasn't right, the brakes weren't right. But basically, I knew that if I kept driving that van, I was just gonna kill myself. And then not only that, I then realized that if I wanted to cover the areas that I wanted to cover, and then if I wanted to do the distance that were my plan to do, which was the whole M25, that van wasn't going to be it. Definitely, these guys could not get that engine dialed in properly. And then I just went and did my research well, which I should have done 6 months prior to that. And then I saw this website, and then they looked pretty professional by the website. Then I spoke to someone that he used to had working for him. And then I explained what the situation was. I said, I need a new engine. Definitely my engine is not gonna go, it's not gonna do what I want it to do. And then luckily they had an engine. So everything was it was meant to be. So I just took it to these guys, got the engine done, got the brakes done. And then, yeah, ever since I've covered, with that change, I've done about 35,000 miles. So it was worth the investment, and it was, actually, you know what? The investment, although it was big, but then the return was gonna be bigger. So I just, went for it, had the engine changed. That took like no time, took it back a week. And then I had the van back, and then that's it. I haven't looked back ever since. I've never had a problem with the engine, which is a good thing, or brakes, or anything else that I've had done. So yeah, I was just lucky that it was meant to be. And ever since then, I've worked with these guys the whole time. So I would not let anyone else touch my van. Or Mario is the only person that drives the van. I would not let anyone else drive my van. So it became a good partnership. I would never think about taking my van anywhere else.